Thank you, Will.
Thanks, Will.
Hi,
Thanks,
everyone.
Will.
Welcome to Fire and Forge. This is our 4-part miniseries that is leading us up to and into Silver and Steel, which is DM'd by that bronze girl, Jasmine. She's amazing. She's a great dungeon master. And the cast also includes myself, my lovely wife, Megan Kenreck, and also B. Dave Walters. We got that cast up there soon. And it also has Lauren Urban. Lauren Urban is a simulacrum in many more ways than one.
I'm apparently in all the shows as different versions of different characters of me. So we'll just have to see what happens to Orkira and if she makes it to that show.
Whereas I'm in all the shows, but only as one character. But I change my personality for me to Todd, depending on the show.
Yeah, and I see all of them.
It'll be fun bringing the big family together and going on many adventures together. So very excited about that. Do we have any other announcements? I have a coin. I know that happened, but I don't think Will's prepared for that action. Not at all. Will is not ready for the coin. Anyways,
Will is prepared
my lovely
for all
players,
the other stuff.
and Jen spearheaded this, talked to Campaign Coins, and then they had to reach out to me because I talked to them.
You spoiled the surprise, Todd.
Yeah.
We plotted and schemed for well over a year, and Todd then went and contacted them. Even though
dare
the coin
great
was already
minds
in
think
action.
alike.
But then it made me have to really work on the coin design. So on one side it says Avern Trickster God, and on the other it's also another face and a head, and it says you have worth, because it's funny, because coins. And also you do. So maybe get a little positive message out there.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's something even shadier. Who can tell?
Or both.
And also we've got a charity we'd like to kind of boost real quick.
Oh yeah. So dear friend of a lot of us here and in the community, Blind Temple, he's at Blind Temple on Twitter, is needing a kidney, and so we are trying to help that along. He has information about becoming a living donor. He has information about if you want to donate to help fund his transplant. It is all on his pin tweet for at Blind Temple. But please go check it out. He's a wonderful, wonderful human who contributes so much to the community and disability awareness in the community, accessibility, and please support him and help him out if you can.
There's about 1,200 of you in chat right now. Give us your kidneys.
Yeah, we want them all. No, but being
I mean
a
that
living
in the
donor
nicest
is
way, everyone.
just about the greatest thing you can do as a human being. So, yeah.
Okay, only one per customer, though, please.
Yes.
One kidney.
Keep one so you keep that part functioning for yourself.
I am not a medical doctor. Neither is Jen. Might be. But,
yeah, I am not.
But
Some of my doctors just hate that sometimes I think I am.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that's about it. So yeah, we will be doing this as a 4-part series, and then we'll be moving into Silver and Steel. And unless there are any other announcements that I am not aware of, I think we can begin, right? So you find yourselves, after what has been many, many, many long years, the sun has begun setting. You are in a tavern in Fallcrest, in the Nintervale. You can almost hear the waterfall outside, the constant din. And many of the inhabitants of Storm Herald have moved back and rebuilt Fallcrest finally. And everyone's laughing and cheering. Lots of rosy-cheeked faces from maybe too much beer and too much celebration. And there are families back together again and children running around. Maybe they shouldn't be in the tavern, but they're in the tavern. So there may be a few goblin children may be drinking. It's hard to tell if the goblin children. They might be 90, they might be 7. 7 might be the new 90 for them. It's very complicated.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to judge.
But everyone is also cheering for all of you and happy to see all your faces because they know they went on this journey with you. To Storm Herald, you saved them from being sacrificed to create God by one of your own friends. A kobold, a Koatoa by the name of Rarv, misguided, attempted to sacrifice most of the inhabitants of Fallcrest. And they're just happy to have the heroes back again. What are you doing? What are you eating? Wait, how are you celebrating with all of these villagers?
So, what do we do now? This feels a little weird. We've been doing stuff for so long, and now... And, like, Orkira is already set up near the fire, back to the wall, like, looking out at everything, going, this feels weird.
I'm going to take a quick glimpse into the ethereal plane and just make sure things are okay.
You gaze into the ethereal plane and you don't see anything. You see the wispy strands of the ethereal plane just kind of drifting off of, like, it's almost like everything is always decaying when you look into the ethereal plane, almost like everything is made out of a mist of some kind, not in a dark way, just, you know, it's ethereal. Everything is sort of see-through. Everyone is sort of see-through. Sometimes you see more than you want to. Sometimes you see how much someone had for dinner. But you see nothing, which is disquieting, because you've had weeks now where nothing has happened, where there has been no tragedy, no darkness. You know that about a month ago, Avon made a deal with the dark powers, and you all were let out of Ravenloft. After that, after the encounter with the moths that mirrored everyone's worst fears and their most horrible tragedies, Briff Steelmarrow decided to go back to his family and retire from adventuring for at least a while. And so he went back to his people. And same for Keen Deapreth returned to the Feywild at the same time. And then you found yourselves here at Fallcrest, where it all began. But it is disquieting. It's hard because nothing is exploding. Nothing is attacking you. You have been going nonstop for some people 3 years, for some people 1,000 years. But people are drinking too much mead and way too much beer and eating way too much food and too much bacon. And the villagers of Fallcrest are happy for you.
I lean over to Penelope and I, like, very gently elbow her. I point at Alyndra and I say, she's doing the thing where she looks at what we all ate. I can tell. Yeah. What do you think she sees?
There's not much there right now. Strange.
I imagine Alyndra's eyes are like an inch from Penelope Halfpint's belly.
Really?
Not a lot of depth perception in the ethereal plane.
If there's not much there, then what does that mean for us?
I don't know if I know how to vacation. I've heard the term. Are we supposed to vacation now?
I don't want a vacation. I want to help people.
Well, I heard vacation is about helping yourself so that you can help other people, you know?
Good thing.
I mean, I was thinking of trying to go back to Waterdeep and see some of my friends there, see if I can vacation there? Is that a thing? Do you go see friends in vacation? I don't know. I've never vacationed before. This sounds fun.
Some people do. It just depends. While we're here, do we have anything we needed to check on? We could check on the gold tree.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We could check on the tower.
Do we need to? Are we supposed to? Or are we?
Everything seems fine. But that makes me very uneasy.
Yeah, usually now is when things fall apart.
Always.
Yeah. No, this is. I
remember the last time it was like this, and then we were in Ravenloft. That was bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Listen. Those nightmares have finally stopped, and I'm kind of enjoying not having those anymore.
Agreed.
So I think vacation, right?
Okay.
Sure.
That's supposed to be like, so instead of what do we think we have to do, what do we want to do?
Well, there was, when I got here, there was a grove of treants that I had heard about originally that I was going to go see. I thought that sounded fun.
That sounds fun. I mean, I was going to suggest the plane of ice cream and milkshakes.
Yes.
I mean, that's always a good idea. Can we do both? Can we plane of ice cream and milkshakes on the way to the grove of the treants?
Or vice versa.
Yeah, that's true. It might be easier to do the treants first because I have no idea how to get back to the plane of ice cream and milkshakes.
Nor do
Okay.
I.
Then we do that. I would love to see the treants. They sound amazing.
What were you gonna ask them about?
So I have this, and she kind of pulls out a necklace, and she has an Ouroboros on it.
What is it?
And there were several different cultures I went to prior to coming here that each one seemed to have a different version of a myth surrounding this image, this creature, something similar, some sort of enormous leviathan which ate its tail. And I was researching that. That's what brought me here originally.
Okay, well,
I don't know much else, but some of my research, there was this book, and it was burned, but what it was talking about was the treants. So,
well, if that's what you want to do, and if Penelope's
it's
all
a
excited,
thought.
then
I'm
yeah.
not sold on it. It's not really a vacation. It's more of a work thing.
Well, but as I said, what I've been
Work
told
is
is
fun.
vacation is doing something you want to do instead of doing something you think you have to do. So if this is something you want to do, I mean, Penelope, besides treants, was there something you wanted to do?
No, I just want to do everything.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, do you know where the treants are?
And she takes out the book and she starts flipping through it. And
You do have anthropology, so you would know.
do have anthropology. It was what I knew about it was that I believe they were to the northeast
Okay.
Of here?
of here. I believe. Let me see if I still have the book.
About how far, do you know?
I don't.
It's to the northeast of here, and it's a day's ride. Certainly, the Nintervale is not without its dangers, but you are much more seasoned than you were the first time that you traipsed through the forests. So, you might want to get a night's rest. Everyone keeps on buying you drinks. Penelope, you have about 12 shots lined up in front of you.
Which
Oh,
are drinks for
goodness.
Penelope, right?
Yeah.
That totals a half pint.
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah. Penelope is going to be hesitant to take those.
Drink. It's good. It's good for you. It makes you tall. You don't drink
Tall?
enough. Yeah.
I have to drink all of them.
Oh, yeah.
now.
You drink. You get tall. Everyone knows this.
Oh, but then I won't fit into my shrub cloak.
Oh.
Oh, well.
We'll just have to alter your shrub cloak. Make it bigger.
Okay.
You.
And I will be prepared with lesser restoration for when things go bad.
You hear screaming from the kitchen.
Sure.
Let's
There's a
go.
horrible monster in the kitchen.
Yay!
Yay!
I mean, yay! Let's go.
We need someone to
Also,
kill
my
it.
instinct is yay. Is that wrong?
Vacation. Definitely vacation. And we will...
It's doing what you want to do, right? And then Alyndra pulls out reason and is like, "Let's go."
To
All
the
right,
kitchen.
What do you do?
Run to the kitchen.
Yeah.
You're running to the kitchen. The bacon catches fire, and suddenly there's a giant fireball explosion just from the bacon grease hitting the fire. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. If it's in the kitchen, if there's like the cook or someone in the kitchen, can I try to shield them from the fire?
You can.
So I
21.
rolled a 17, but I'll take whatever I need to shield the cook from the fire.
Yeah, you can't. That's more of a. You need something much higher.
Yeah.
Okay, you all saved from grease fire. How about you, Alyndra?
19.
19. Yeah, you dodged the fire and the explosion, and there's an open cask of beer bubbling, gurgling with strange furiousness as this air bubbles start just simmering, and you see something moving in the actual barrel itself.
And
Okay.
what is that?
Yeah, who did this? Someone had to create it. I know.
Nope.
I'll send an arcane eye in to see what's going on.
You do so.
Actually, I can use clairvoyance for this. This is close enough that I can use clairvoyance.
All right, you cast clairvoyance, and as you do so, you see the butt end of a strange, tiny, skinny creature as Walton crawls out of the barrel and spews beer like an old timey statue. Just
Hello, Walton.
Walton.
Oh my God, that was 2 weeks ago, and they were brewing beer. And I was like, I wish to brew beer, and then I got stuck, and I had to learn to breathe beer. There's not a lot of oxygen inside, so I'm a little woozy.
Oh, Walton.
Oh, Walton.
I'm an elemental, and I'm unaffected by such things as you can. Oh,
Walton.
Just take him and I just set him on my shoulder.
He's an elemental of hops now, is what he is.
Oh, don't even say it.
And it mentioned the fermentation. Does anyone have any stream of poison here?
I'll go on over to the cook or anybody else who's in the kitchen. Is everybody okay?
They're just terrified.
Okay, but they're not injured or anything.
No.
Okay. Hey, sorry about that. Apparently, Penelope's friend got a little excited about your beer. Apparently, it's really good beer.
You have very weird friends.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew this. This little tiny thing is your friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you no more in the beer? Okay, this is unhygienic.
I will offer the cook a gold and say, we'll do our best.
That means no promises.
That means no. Yeah.
Everyone, it's okay. I am sober now. I am ready for the next barrel.
Why don't you hold off? I think Penelope has like 34 shots out on a table over there. Maybe you can help with that.
Oh, yes, I can assist. I am sober already, so it's, the buzz is gone, and now I'm very bored. Where are the Penelope shots?
I mean, I guess you can have them. I wasn't going to drink them because I have to be ready and sober for this next adventure, which I know is coming. It's going to happen any second.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not, though. So...
Okay. I was told about this. They're like signs that you need one of these vacations is the feeling like you're always working all the time and feeling like you need to drink a lot of alcohol. And as soon as you're not drinking, feeling like you need to drink a lot of alcohol.
I'm gonna kind of turn to Orkira and are you all right?
No, not really. I mean, haven't we all been not all right for a while?
This is true.
I mean, we're sitting in a bar expecting and excited for something to explode. That's not normal, right?
It's normal to us.
Yeah, but that's still not normal.
But it's not. You're right. How can we help?
I mean, I don't know, but I thought the nice trip to go see a bunch of tree ants was a start.
Do you want to do that? You wanted to go to Waterdeep. We have friends there.
We do, yeah, but...
maybe it would be good to see friends instead.
I mean, dear friends, so that's...
Well,
I
we
just
could
don't
go
want-
with you.
That'd be fun.
It's what you need.
Yeah, I don't mind going to Waterdeep. I have a fish friend there.
I mean,
Orkira
she's not
doesn't know.
wrong.
No, I'm trying to remember what Orkira knows and what Lauren knows about Silgar. Oh, you have a fish? Okay.
I mean, it's a friend. That's a fish. I don't have a fish.
Well, and you all met Harold, and so no, that'd be fun. So yeah, we can definitely do that. I'll send a sending so we don't just arrive. Also, I'm not sure how to get there. Usually I just get sent, or I took Murray the last time. So maybe we'll go do Trians and then plane of ice cream and milkshakes, and then we'll bring ice cream to Waterdeep.
Oh, that would be lovely. We could give a gift.
Exactly. I hear that's something else you're supposed to do when you show up at somebody's house is you like bring them a lasagna.
Well, it depends what culture you are in, but absolutely, yes. Many cultures you bring a gift if you are a visitor.
Like a different kind of lasagna?
Like a different kind of lasagna.
How many different kinds of lasagna are there?
Probably many.
Okay, all right. So we've got a
You could do
plan
one
for our
with pasta,
vacation.
You could do a vegetarian one. You could do one with dessert. You could do one with. Alyndra just starts going off on different possible iterations, many of which she
excuse me,
smears at.
You can technically milk an Albert, and so there's Albert lasagna. You can turn that into a nice cheese. It's a little bit gamey, just so
Ooh.
you know. I know one
Albert
told me
ricotta?
about it one time. You mean
Ooh.
this famous gnome named Whittle?
Yes, there could be an incarnation with an Albert ricotta. That could be interesting.
Eh.
Well, we're coming from the plane of Trians, ice cream and milkshakes, Waterdeep. So we'll make one of those dessert lasagnas on the way.
I think
to
that's a
Waterdeep.
solid plan.
Yeah.
Dessert lasagna to Waterdeep. See friends.
Yeah.
Relax.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means. And maybe there's someone there we can talk to about these the reaction that we had to wanting to dive into action as well.
Something tells me the BFGs will know all about that.
Great.
Yeah.
Who?
Our friends in Waterdeep.
I also have that book to return, this book of children's stories.
Oh, I didn't think you had to return that. I think that was a gift.
It was a gift. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Well, lovely. That was very kind of them.
Okay, so Ents, ice cream, Waterdeep.
Ice cream.
And hopefully on the way to the Ents, we figure out how to get to ice cream and Waterdeep, because I don't know how to go there.
All right. Let's plan.
Okay.
Let maybe stop by the gold tree. Just make sure it's being well tended to.
Yeah.
And, it would be nice to give a quick hello to Keen and to Averin, even though they're not with us right now.
Okay.
Just a moment to recall them. So we go over there, and Alyndra has used Fabricate a couple days ago. She has a number of Averin coins. And so when we get there, she'll plant one next to in the gold tree.
So are we heading to the silver mine?
Yeah, I mean, what time of day is it?
The sun was setting, so you may want to get a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sleep, gold tree, Ents,
Treants,
ice cream,
ice cream,
Waterdeep.
milkshakes, water.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like a good
Don't forget
vacation.
lasagna.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, ice cream and lasagna at least. And then we can add to it. I mean, I think that's the point of a vacation is you just keep doing the things that you want. So, yeah.
We can't go to sleep yet. Everyone is having a party. Everyone is called you the heroes. I mean, I don't know anything that you have ever done that is that impressive. I've been spent most of my time in the bag, though, so perhaps my perspective on this particular issue is not warranted. I do have a nice setup now in the bag of holding, and I'm Penelope Half Pint. I don't know. I would invite you in, but you're all very giant, grotesquely large people.
No, I'm done
but
with bags.
I have a nice bed. I have a little. I have a nice cabinetry that I have assembled myself. It was hard. The instructions were not very good. Very frustrating. I hurt my fingers, and I didn't have all the parts. But I made it, and I have a nice home now. So anytime you would like to make yourself small, you may come in.
Well, we could do that tomorrow at
Yes,
some
thank
point.
you,
I could.
Walton.
Yes, you may visit, but
Produce
don't
us
stay
and-
too long because I like my privacy.
Of course.
I would be happy not staying long in the bag. Yeah, that sounds great.
Why
Sure.
is that? Why do you have why do you have an issue with bags?
Yeah.
You've been there for that. Some of that.
Well,
A couple of those.
have I been?
Listen,
You have been.
I don't know.
And you've heard about it for sure. We're a bit wary of bags. We have combined several centuries in them.
You seem to have some issues. I think all of you. Maybe you should take a vacation.
See? Thank you, Walton. What do you know about vacations?
I think I've been pretty much on vacation this entire time. So.
Okay.
I mean,
so you built an entire home on your vacation?
I've been on vacation for 2 years. So yeah, I got bored.
That's a pretty impressive vacation. Okay. No, it's good to know that you can do like work on your vacation too.
I am an elemental. I am of a proud people.
Yeah.
Of course, I can assemble my own furniture in a living room.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I always thought that you could. I just wasn't sure if that's the kind of thing you do on vacation.
What do you do on vacation?
I've never been on one.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess you don't know.
No.
Maybe you should go build some furniture for me, like tiny furniture. You would probably get it done very fast. Perhaps you buy me a dollhouse. I mean, an action figure house.
Sure.
I bet Alyndra, Orkira, I bet you would be wonderful with welding.
With what?
Welding.
What's that?
It's crafting things from metal.
You put two things together.
You heat them, and they bind together.
Sounds like Penelope would be much better at that than I would.
Wow.
You've worked with flame before, so.
Yeah, but it's usually the destructive kind or the healing kind, not the put two pieces of metal together.
This could be a constructive way to channel it. Maybe a new skill.
What, the destruction and the healing aren't constructive ways to channel it? What?
I mean, no, I didn't mean that way. It was just I'm going to go over here now.
Are you okay? I am going to leave. I'm going to leave. I will be back by morning.
I'll get you a dollhouse.
Okay, be safe.
Okay, I will. I'm always safe. I mean, except for when I am locked in a beer barrel for like a month. But I am okay. Well, I mean, I might do it again. I'm not going to die.
Well, then I can't tell you I told you so until you do it.
All right, big folk, get out of my way. And he like stomps over the chef's pans and the food, sticks his foot in a steak and gets a steak caught on one foot and a potato on the other. Then climbs over the window.
On purpose.
Jumps
100%.
down.
Get himself stuck.
Did he roll around in some bacon to make clothes too?
Yeah. He's wrapped a piece of bacon around him like a shawl.
He's accidentally picked up an entire beer off of someone's table and is accidentally going out the door with it.
Everyone is screaming and hollering, and you notice that you didn't know this about Walton
before.
I don't know
why I'm carrying this.
But Walton has a weird idiosyncrasy where he can't, he has to go in a straight line. So he's just jumping up on top of a chair, jumping on top of the table, crawling over a man, on top of his bald red head, jumping off his head, going back to the floor, and then he pushes the double doors of the tavern open and walks out. And he swings his fried bacon shawl over his back and walks outside the tavern.
I love you, Walton.
Enjoy your dinner, Walton.
He turns as the door slowly closes. I know.
He's very good at exiting. I gotta learn how to do that.
That was quite impressive.
Yeah. Okay. Sleep. Wait, no. Party, sleep, gold tree, ents, ice cream, water deep. Okay.
Ice cream, milkshakes, lasagna.
Lasagna. I forgot about the lasagna.
But also, this can be very flexible, right? Because vacations don't have to be obligated to this. So.
No, the whole idea is doing what you want. So if we decide in the middle of this that we don't want to do any of it, we just don't. I will not cast sending and tell everyone in Waterdeep we're coming until we're ready to go. And that way, if we change our mind, we change your mind.
Wow, it's such freedom.
Right?
I'm kind of scared. I don't know how to handle this.
I think this is good. I don't know. Maybe we can also find someone along the way who can teach us how to better vacation. I'm kind of making this up as I go along from what I heard.
Yeah, it's been about 80 something years.
Depends. Are we counting?
Working.
Are we counting the time that we spent an entire lifetime in the future? Are we counting my 6 years? Like, I've kind of given up on telling people what my age is because I don't know what it is anymore.
True. Well, but time is construct. It's multi-layered.
Old time is a flat circle like a pizza.
Agreed. Way to go. Or a big bowl of wibbly wobbly timey wine stuff.
And Orkira will reach over and grab one of the 84 shots in front of Penelope to have one.
The number keeps growing.
Well, I'm assuming the people keep bringing them to you, and we haven't had any, so why not?
You knock back a shot, and out of the corner of your eye, for a moment, you see the wispy flames of a dragon, small, cast from a minor illusion, dancing around children. And then it disappears into embers.
Is it my dragon or is it someone else's dragon?
It's a dragon entirely made of flame.
Oh.
An illusion just cast out of the middle of nowhere and disappears.
Orkira very noticeably kind of sags a little bit, but she does not look. And she grabs another shot and says, "Oh, this whiskey's really good."
And Alyndra sort of looks at Orkira quietly and kind of takes it in
And
for a second.
I will set this whiskey shot on fire before I down it.
I will allow you to just go and not waste your entire breath.
I was gonna use like she'll set it and then cheers it to her two friends, and maybe also to a memory she's having. Down a second shot. This is really good. You should have at least one before we go to bed, Penelope.
Okay.
And Alyndra.
I do also get Penelope a half pint because it's just too good not to.
That's more than a half pint.
I know that's how she named herself, and I believe in the power of names.
That's liver disease that you're holding.
All right, that's what lesser restoration.
That are shots. So
yeah. What is the alcohol tolerance of a Penelope half pint?
Not very high.
Yeah.
If I do recall, the name I was given by Penelope was, my name is Penelope Half Pint, because once they gave me a half pint and I had a quarter pint. No, I had a quarter pint and they gave me a second quarter pint, so they called me Penelope Half Pint. I believe that is how you introduced yourself to me.
Yeah, that's close enough. Thank you for remembering.
So if that's your name and that's who you are, cheers.
Cheers.
I don't mean to be rude, but can you pay for your tab? I know you are the heroes of the Veil or whatever. I don't know. I can't keep track of all the different titles and things you've been called, but could you perhaps, it's just, the dinner and everything.
Yeah.
Give us the tab then.
Don't mean to be ungrateful. Thank you for saving us from a disgusting tiny man in the beverage.
What's the tab then?
It's 18 copper.
Oh, all right. And I'm going to give them a gold and say, thank you for the hospitality and allowing us to be here and stay here. And
yeah, I don't think I have change for this.
Don't.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
And cheers.
Yep.
Cheers.
Poof. Yeah, you.
And if you can and feel like it, get a drink for someone who needs one.
Right, I'll find someone. That might be me after, because I don't think we can really use that beer. Well, I'll probably use the barrel anyways.
You're welcome.
Yep. Okay. Well, have a good night, everyone.
And you.
Yeah, we'll go find some place to sleep and then we'll start our vacation.
Do you go up to your rooms?
Oh, we have rooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's a library here, right?
In town, but it's not open all day.
Can I want to drop off something there.
Okay.
Do they have a drop box? Do they have an after hours drop box?
I imagine, do you have any? Alyndra has lots of means to get a book into a location. So you do notice like a very tiny window at the top of the tower of the library is open.
I'm going to assume that I have learned all of these books pretty much by memory at this point. I think I've read them all, but I have all the books from the Rexenstrom library.
Okay.
So I will deliver to the library in Fullcrest, where the river goes, the daring trials and tribulations of Sir Darrington, Tusklove, Tuskmusk. It's Tusklove volumes 1 through 7.
I'm sorry.
In the Belly of Dragons.
You cannot give them Tusklove volumes 1 through 7 because if you lent them to Orkira, she has not given them back.
Oh, you still have them? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh
They're
yeah.
dog-eared.
I do not give away.
They're dragon-eared.
Absolutely. She will be sharing them with other friends. So probably friends in Waterdeep. So no, you probably if you're okay with that, she would like to keep those.
The other books that I would keep to give to the clergy of Ogma are the books of
You've
mythology.
had one too many. Oh, you cut off.
The clergy of Ogma. I'm going to have I'm going to give them the books of mythology, the spell books and spell pages, and the history of Rexenstrom and the Dwendalian Empire, because those seem like things that the bards would want to know. So those are all returned.
Okay.
Now that I've read them. But
and how are you returning
They belong
them?
to the people.
Are you using Griff?
I could use Griff to send them. Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Or no, Griff might not be able to carry them. I can
Well, one by one.
I have a messenger I can send. I have an animal messenger.
Okay.
Somewhere.
You return the books. You sneak them into the library, and everyone goes to sleep.
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh.
Penelope is going to, as she enters her room, she's going to say, okay, good night, everybody. It's time for a really nice sleep where nothing's going to happen. She's going to swing over to her. Ha! Adventure. No, this is the point where something bad's supposed to happen.
From the other room, Orkira is going to call out, but that's when you're not expecting it. You're expecting it right now.
Okay. I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting it.
Go on vacation.
No. Okay. And she'll go to sleep.
All right. You go to sleep. You have pleasant dreams. You get like a full 9, even 10. You sleep like the dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. This might be the first time.
And you wake up and you can smell, that in tavern smell is coming wafting from down below, but they're making bacon and eggs and sausage, and they've got bowls of fruit as well. Anything you need. And you hear the neighing of horses outside.
Orkira checks what time it is about 12 times because she doesn't believe that she has actually slept through the entire night. So she's
It is like
convinced...
10:45. You slept in.
Penelope, what time is it?
Time for adventure. Do you hear it? There's like horses downstairs. It has to mean something.
Okay, all right.
Alyndra's already outside doing her morning rituals, saying her morning prayers.
Okay.
I walk outside just astonished that I've slept through the entire night and there were no nightmares. Like, wow. I'm not tired. This is amazing.
Who's the first one to go outside? All right, you pop out and you see you see 3 horses. Well, what looks like 3 horses, but you see one white horse that Walton is on top of. He's like, I called in a favor with an old friend, right? And he just slaps down the butt, and it's a unicorn. Don't tell anyone. I cast illusion on its head so it cannot see the horn. I saw it, and I read it in a book once. You got to make sure they can tell.
Oh, Walton, you're so full of surprises.
It is true,
So,
but not right now. That's all I got.
I don't know. That was a pretty good surprise.
I know you like unicorns, so I thought I would gift you a unicorn for day. I'm not giving you the unicorn. That would be rude.
yay! So we can take this to the trance.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hello.
Are all three of them unicorns?
No, the other two are worth like nags.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Is it? I don't listen. The unicorn was a big one, big ask. So this is all I could have come up with.
No, this is amazing. I totally thought we were just gonna fly or walk or run or something like that.
Run?
Yeah.
Don't ever run. I mean, unless don't run.
Okay. Well, now we don't have to.
Hey, well, all right, we go to adventure.
No.
Alyndra
No.
kind of
Vacation.
We go on to
secretly,
vacation.
Yeah.
secretly reaches into her pocket and peeks at a compass. She still has that Horizon Walker compass, and she sort of peeks at it to see if it's indicating anything anywhere. And then tucks it away.
Where is the first location you're going?
The tree, right? The
Yeah.
gold
We're going
tree?
to the Gold Tree.
Oh, yes.
Gold tree. And Orkira has become completely fixed on the list of things that they were going to do on vacation. So yeah, gold tree, ents, ice cream and milkshakes, lasagna. Maybe lasagna before and after, and then water.
Sure.
Yeah,
We could have dinner lasagna and then dessert lasagna.
a day of lasagna. That sounds like
Oh.
a vacation thing, right?
That's a lovely day.
It takes you a while. You move through the forest. You certainly sense the presence of chokers, and you see flumps flying in the distance. But the chokers leave you alone. They sense that you are a bit more dangerous than they had previously encountered before. And with Penelope Halfpint atop a unicorn, they've decided this is perhaps not the fight that they're going to win. They'll get the next group of adventurers that come through this forest.
Can we converse with the unicorn, Joel?
Not really. Mainly because the unicorn does not wish to be conversed with. It's already doing Walton a solid. So it gets
We're
a lot
just
of
following
questions.
behind Penelope on
What's
the
it like being a unicorn? What's it like being a celestial? Why aren't you a fae? It just goes on and on with people. So
Fair enough.
you do get to the silver mine and you find the barrier that once existed, where ruin, the card from the deck of many things, absorbed anything of value. And you see where there should be a golden tree, a massive crater, a complete half sphere, where all ground, all dirt, any trees, anything living has completely disappeared within 0.5 miles.
What happened here?
It's like a perfect sphere, or does it look like
Perfect half sphere, like something just zooped it right out of the ground.
Oh, thank goodness.
what?
I mean-
what?
Nothing.
Do you think this is what happened when all the Shadowfell people left to go build Riv's giant statue? Did they take everything with them?
Wow.
Could be.
I'm going to dismount the horse and I'm gonna fly up and over and try to get a view of the very bottom center. Do I see any indication of anything other than just a bowl that's gone out of the ground?
You see burned around the entire sphere an Ouroboros symbol.
Oh,
Hmm.
so burned into the ground, okay.
Into
Of-
rock, like rocks that got in the way of it, boulders have melted. And silver from beneath the rocks has melted in the circle.
And I recognize this symbol as what we've seen Averin using when he's teleporting stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Alyndra.
Yes.
You wanted to find out more about your symbol?
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Hell. You know what? It's gonna be easier to just show you, and I will, if you're okay, and I will, if she gives me the okay, I will gently grab her and fly her on up and show her the symbol.
Oh my.
I need perception checks on everyone who's flying.
At a passive of 21.
Perception. I got a natural 20.
Yay!
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm taking a picture because that's never gonna happen again. So I got 29.
Wow.
Yeah, I watched it like flip over to natural 20, and I had to look at it for a second. I'm like,
you notice everything. I was not expecting that. That means everyone who, anytime we roll a natural 20, someone in chat wins a legendary bundle. So someone in chat just got very lucky. That includes all of the D&D books that are available in 5th edition. It's about $800 worth of stuff.
what?
So congratulations.
That's amazing.
You fly up and you see the glimmer. And about the same time, you hear a weird ticking noise in your pocket, Alyndra, but with your eyes, you almost magnify Orkira and see underneath the stone a glowing golden light in the center of the sphere. Very tiny, like I would say almost like a snake hole sized glow of a remnant.
That was not, I didn't notice that the first time. I think I was just distracted by all the burning. I'll fly Alyndra. Do I hear the ticking in Alyndra's bag too, or?
Yep, with a 20 you do. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a tick, 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 tick.
And we're gonna fly back down to Penelope. I'm gonna say, Penelope, this is big Ouroboros. Also, Alyndra, why are you ticking?
I don't know. And
It's your compass. It's going around and around in circles.
Does this mean the end of our vacation?
I think so.
Vacation's on hold. It's not the end. Vacation's on.
Well,
you can do that, right? You can just
if
pause.
if we have to go back with Beholder, and they're in Waterdeep sort of base.
Yeah, but they weren't really. Remember, they were faking it.
That's
They
true.
were pretending. Okay, wait. The one part of the vacation at a time. This is just we're pause on the vacation. There was something in the middle on the bottom. There's like some golden light from the middle way down there.
Let's go look.
Let's go look.
Okay. Death ward on Penelope. Death ward on Alyndra.
Thank you. Can I send an Arcane down?
She's just gonna do it.
Oof, boy, wow, man, it's a long tradition of sticking your arcane eye where you shouldn't.
Better than sticking our bodies where we shouldn't, okay?
That's what I do.
Your arcane eye slowly goes, you get close to this golden light, and the arcane eye starts going through a golden rainbow tunnel, swirling around your arcane eye, and you just move faster and faster and faster as you are pushing further and further down this very tiny miniature portal, and you pop out the other end, and you see just skeletons everywhere of massive beings, and you see a tree up on the hill, white with cherry blossoms. You've been here before, and you hear a voice. You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be back there. You've always been very sneaky.
Is this Averin and Sophia's tree
Yes.
that we were? I mean, I can't say anything because I'm a floating invisible orb.
Yeah. And you're very stretched between planes right now, and you're losing the connection.
See, Penelope, when she does that, you can tell that like she's gone really far, and you see how like one eye looks in one direction, and one eye looks in another.
Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't look very magical. It's just the eyes go crazy.
Let's see, what is Alyndra's arcane eye? We should figure that out.
But your compass suddenly stops and points back to Fallcrest.
Alyndra, what do you see? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. It's Avon and Sophia's. I think that's probably what it is. Nope, not that.
So fine. I think you cast it one too many times.
Oops. Oops, wrong spell.
Wait, it's they took all of this?
I don't know, but Avon was clearly here and doing something. So Alyndra's eyes go wide as she does this. The portal leads to them. They're on the other side, and we're not supposed to be there. We're supposed to be here, I think.
Well, we're not there. We're here, so...
Well, I couldn't tell them that because I'm a floating invisible eye right now there.
Well, you want to send them a sending?
I could do that.
Yeah, maybe this is like what I said. I'd call... I'd cast sending before we went to Waterdeep to warn them that we're coming there before we arrived. Maybe this is the same thing. We just need to call ahead of time.
Roll an Arcana check.
Ooh.
20.
Yeah. You're breaking the laws of time travel right now by shoving yourself through that hole with Arcane Eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a different time space?
Yeah, way in the future. Like, maybe a million years kind of in the future kind of stuff. So yeah, you're getting the heebie-jeebies. Like, okay, well, I feel like I'm breaking something.
Okay, then I will come back to myself and not be
of
anymore.
many tomes in your adopted family, which included not only Sophia's and Avon, but also like a majority of your life you were living with a gnome named Whittle. All told you stories of a particular family friend is strong, maybe golden-skinned wizard who messed with time from another world.
But we heard about that elsewhere as well. We heard about that with the apparatus, right?
We were at the ice gnomes, yeah.
Ooh.
Do you describe where you just said it was with Avon and Sophia's when you went through the
I'll describe in depth the place that we were and we had been.
Yeah, no, that place. I don't want to go to that place again. That sucked. No, I'm fine with not going there.
What if we have to?
Oh, but if Avon and Sophia said we're not supposed to, I mean, we should probably figure out how to close the portal so that people don't accidentally. But they probably don't want uninvited guests.
You can probably bury it.
Or we could spit on it, like Briv would do.
No, that opened the portal. We don't.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe Penelope's spit closes it. Maybe Briv has the magic spit that opens, and Penelope has the magic spit that closes.
It's entirely possible.
Does Penelope spit?
Do it.
A million years from now. In a world where even gods can die, amongst the bones of almost every D&D god in the multiverse, next to the last tree and the first tree, and maybe the only good lich, spit shoots out from the ground and just plops flatly into the dirt.
Oh, they didn't close it.
And where the world was life.
Oh no.
And you did. You closed the portal. There you
did.
Go. Yay!
I closed Todd.
You closed Todd, and that closes the portal. We'll just bury it.
Except
now.
for this tree.
Oh.
Lichen and moss starts to grow
Yes.
where Penelope... Oh, I'm back. And where Penelope Half Pints spit lands in the dirt, moss and lichen starts to grow.
Oh, yay.
Oh. Penelope has repopulated the world with plants.
Yay.
Hooray. I will note the potential that this goldskin wizard who had been mentioned to us amongst the gnomes may be involved here. How much did we end up knowing about that person?
He was evil. He wanted to open a portal to somewhere evil. I'm forgetting specifically what I think it was. It wasn't to Avernus. I think it was to like one of the 9 hells. I think it was to where the demons are. But yeah, he wanted bad things because the elf that we talked to was trying to figure out how he did it, but then
Have it
not
in my
open the portal to
notes.
that place. And then you like rolled a natural 20
Right.
and went,
The
I
elf
know
was
everything.
asking how he Raceland did it.
Yeah.
There needed to be a cleric of good and a wizard of evil together. We knew that he was human. No one knew if he was alive or dead. He was last seen in the abyss, so he was trying to get to and from the abyss. That's what I had about
That place doesn't lead to the abyss.
The power of note-taking, everyone at home. If you're playing D&D, note-taking is appreciated by DMs across the universe.
January 8th, 2020.
There you go.
But my notes are not always that comprehensive. Yes. I have a lot of weeks that are not that good.
All right, so we bury the portal and go
like a courtroom documentation.
She is.
No, Lauren's the one who has that.
That's true. Lauren just remembers it.
Well, when you take care of the podcast, you take care of all the clips.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, you hear it like 8 times.
I do.
Yes.
And I still get it wrong very often. Anyway, so we just bury this and ensign and lasagnas?
I suppose so. And why is the compass pointing this way?
It keeps pointing in the direction of Fallcrest.
Do you think it's tracing?
I mean, you got that from a bunch of people who were lying about what they were, so we don't even know what it really does.
I mean, it did seem to find portals, and it just reacted to one.
So should we go back to Fallcrest?
Well, I think we need to deal with this, and then we can decide. But vacation.
All right. Well, one part of our vacation at a time.
Adventure?
So, I don't know. I guess I've heard about those adventure vacations, but that feels like what we do all the time anyway. Okay, portal first. How do we close this?
Do I know how to close it?
You
just
can
bury it.
You can bury it,
and dirt won't just start pouring into another plane of existence in the future.
You can cast the spell magic. It's a weak enough portal that you can shut it off.
I just don't want a badger crawling through and ending up where your dad and mom are.
Penelope, can you?
That's nice of you.
Help with that?
I'm concerned about the badgers. Okay.
Very specific.
Yeah. Okay. Cast a spell magic.
Okay. How do you cast it as a druid?
I kneel onto the ground and I take some of the dirt around the portal and I throw it up into the air, and as it comes down, it kind of becomes sparkly magic and lays down on the portal.
And as it does so, the portal just kind of dissipates into what looks like it just rises up and looks like 1,000 little stars in the sky for a moment and dissipates.
Try and memorize the constellation.
Oh. Roll me an Arcana check.
I'm too busy looking at the pretty sparkles and that's really pretty.
Thank you.
You see an old constellation. And it's of an hourglass. That's all you know.
Recognize it? Okay.
No. You recognize all the other constellations around it.
All right, so I'm assuming we don't need to fill in this entire bowl, right?
As you're like surrounded by a football field of like emptiness. And your
okay.
voice is like echoing inside of it. Yeah.
Bowl. We can just go back to Fallcrest now, right? Right.
I guess if that's what the compass is saying we should do that.
I guess. All right.
As we fill in the portal a little bit, I'm going to bury an Avon coin in it.
Oh Okay. you bury.
It
one
seems
of
the
coins
thing
of
to
Avery.
do. This is what Avon did and Keen did, and I knew this was important to them, so keep it
All
going.
right. You bury the coin.
And I could use fabricate to make it grow.
Can you use fabricate to make something living?
No, I'm
But
not making it.
I will allow you to mix your magic with Penelope Halfpine's magic to create a tree.
I can cast plant growth.
I will allow you to mix the two magics to make something.
Penelope, would you like to join me?
Yes, I would.
Let's do this. So let's I cast fabricate, and the coin kind of, I use the metal of the coin to form branches and start to shape a tree.
Mm-hmm.
And the magic makes it grow up and outward, and I kind of shape it almost like a cherry blossom tree. And the coin, where the blossoms normally are, it forms new, smaller, delicate coins.
And because plant growth is an area of effect, it's gonna, all of the roots that may have been cut from this crater begin to grow and intertwine, and the entire crater, it becomes grassy and viney. Maybe some flowers.
When you do this, you hear screams and yells.
Oh boy.
From where?
You hear, die. And you hear the stomping of some giant around you. Like it's right on you, invisible, just.
What?
And the earth starts shaking at this exact moment and starts erupting with dirt as the tree starts to rise up out of the ground and begins shimmering. And the entire, I need dexterity saving throws from everyone. Everything begins to shimmer like a prismatic, like you're trapped within glass, within glass, within glass all at once.
I fail.
18.
A dirty 20.
I have a 5.
Oh God. You are able to jump out of the path of the shimmering glass at this exact moment. The ground erupts and rises and phases, and Alyndra disappears. She's gone.
Alyndra?
Oh no.
Alyndra, you're on the hill. And you are by a sapling of a tree with golden coins. And you hear the screams of battle as you see yourself and
Penelope?
everyone else fighting ruin.
Orkira? Where in the battle are they?
They're at the very beginning of it.
I run up and I cast command.
You're running up to battle. You're running up to the battle right now. You're like heading down the hill. You see where they are. You see the giant stone golem pounding Brit of steel marrow into the ground over and over again. And you see at that moment, Avon have a finger of death cast on him, and he just falls dead. Roll a perception check. Oh, with disadvantage.
So I have 21 passive.
Yep.
19. 18 is with disadvantage.
You don't see it coming. What's your armor class?
18, but I can pop a shield if I get hit.
It's good. You feel a dagger start to pierce your flesh for an instant, stabbing into your back. It may be a dagger, but it's in fact a sword from behind you. You can cast shield.
Okay, I will cast shield. My armor class goes up by 5.
All right, the shield pops off for a second, and what was right next to you is no longer invisible, and you see before you a Githyanki warrior with a long, curved silver sword.
And I turn to it. What did you want?
You're all supposed to die. What are you doing here?
I didn't choose.
We're
to be
already
here.
tracking you. And he swings his sword again.
And I block it.
With shield?
I will block it with. Do I get a turn or do I just?
Yep, you got a turn.
I've already used a reaction.
Yep.
So
it is your turn.
I will.
The rest of you, she is still gone. She's completely gone.
Do we hear anything? Do we see anything?
No.
And what
You
is
still see
around
like a
us?
shimmering of where she was, and you almost see like you can. It has a human-like outline of Alyndra, but it's almost invisible and unperceivable.
Okay, this has happened before. Don't panic. I'm gonna jump at the shimmeriness, even if it's dissipating. Just gonna.
Oh, God. Okay. You're jumping at the shimmeriness.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get weird with time. Okay, what are you doing, Jen?
I point to it and I command.
Okay, what's the saving throw? What are you commanding?
I have foreseen this moment, so it is going to fail it with a 9.
What do you command?
I command it to cower.
It kneels to the ground and cowers.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay. And just stares at you. Well, stares away from you for a moment. You've made it afraid of you.
May I use my bonus action to try and grab its weapon?
You can.
I would like to do that.
You do so. What are you doing? You're out of combat.
And then I'm going to move toward where I need to be to help the way I did the first time we did the battle with Ruin. So I go behind the bush and prepare to command the collapse on Ruin. You
get just tackled from something you can't even see as you fall to the ground off to your left. And Orkira, you see Penelope Halfpint tackle the weird invisible form of wherever Alyndra is at the moment, and she's clearly riding on top of something. And you feel the weight of Penelope Halfpint on you at this moment, Alyndra.
But is
Penelope?
You can't see her. You see like a shimmering, kind of shimmering light.
Can I go through the telepathic bond to her?
Yep, it's a long journey. But you can talk to her.
Penelope?
Alyndra?
Is that you?
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm at the battle with Ruin.
What? That was so long ago.
Yes. I don't know how I'm here.
Are you not supposed to mess? Do I hear all this? I'm assuming if it's in the
Yeah,
telepathic
I
bond.
assume like if you're like allowing it, yeah.
Yeah. Are you supposed to be there? Aren't you gonna mess things up?
I don't know.
We can
What
kind
do
of.
I know about? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna explain. We can kind of see you. You're still kind of here.
Yeah, try to come back to us.
Do I know anything about how I could do that?
Go and roll an Arcana check for sure. Penelope, I need a perception check because you're starting to see through the veil.
Ooh, 7.
Okay. You do not see through the veil.
Shimmery.
But
All right,
Penelope's still visible to me. She
yeah,
doesn't, like...
completely visible. And she's just floating in the air at the moment.
All right.
You see where she's touching Alyndra, you can see parts of Alyndra.
If that's the case, I will reach out and also like take Alyndra by the shoulder. Does that help start to bring her back to us?
You see her shoulder starts coalescing at this exact moment.
Penelope,
my
tackle hug! And I'm just going to all 6 limbs wrap around where Penelope isn't already touching Alyndra.
Are your wings also encapsulating Alyndra at the same time? So you're both hugging
6
her?
wings. I am full on wings, arms, legs, tail will go around anything. I'm gonna.
Alyndra, you are effectively grappled.
Okay.
We're trying to bring you back.
And you see the Githyanki rise up and start to cast a spell and also remove a blade from its. Okay, go ahead and do counterspell. It's trying to cast a spell and it blocks. And it starts walking.
The spell is
towards you.
higher than 4th level?
Are there any?
I can upcast it.
Does counterspell have anything like hand related that you have to do?
It's somatic.
You can't do it then.
Well, I wouldn't be trying to like grapple. I'm just trying to touch her in all
You're
the
not
places.
sure what you're getting. You've encapsulated her.
And she hasn't like popped through?
No, but she's starting to pop through.
Alyndra, are you coming? Everywhere we touch you comes back to us.
Can I? So 2 questions. 1, can I see myself in the battle with Ruin?
Yeah, you don't see yourself in the battle with Ruin. You see yourself in the distance.
But I'm on my way there. Like I exist in that time. Okay. Yep. Can I allow myself to be pulled back through?
You can. The Githyanki is closing on you and about to stab you with a blade.
I know Gith aren't native, so I'll banish it.
Okay, you cast banishment.
I cast banishment, and it will fail because I have full steam this moment with a 9. So I had 2 9s as my portents for the day.
All right, it disappears, and you pop back.
Are you okay?
Can we let go? Are you gonna stay if we let go?
I don't know.
You do remember that you found the dead body of a Githyanki at this very moment.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Do I need to kill it? Can I bring you with me?
Well, I mean, you're coming back, so it's up to you. I'll give you 1 reaction. So I will give you 1 action before you completely come back.
What did the body? What did we do with the body after we found it?
Ransacked it.
Yeah,
that was
Keen took the armor.
Keen took the armor and dove into the and Briv saw the thing in the pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Briv saw his wife in the pool.
Yep.
That was
later. In the forest.
Yeah,
I don't want to mess with time, but
don't.
But if I don't want to mess with time, then I have to go back in and kill it.
Unless it died. Unless it died some other way.
Okay, well, let's hope for that.
Oh boy.
I mean, either we're messing with time or it's messing with time. Either way.
I'm coming back, and it's been ported to its own thing, though, unless I release it from the banishment.
Yep.
So I release the banishment. I allow myself to be pulled back. I release the banishment. Drop my concentration.
Oh no.
And it should port back into the world where hopefully it gets killed by whatever's supposed to kill it.
Oh my god.
I mean, we don't know, right?
We have no clue.
No.
You release the banishment, the Githyanki slowly forms, and you see its evil, wicked face staring at you with rage as you yourself begin to disappear, and you hear the pounding again of the giant stone golem, and it's just smashing Briv Stillmarrow into the ground and throwing rocks and debris and everything else. And at that moment, a tiny rock just flies through the air. The Githyanki appears for 1 second, and the rock goes right through its brain. And it drops to the ground dead, and you appear back into your own original timeline.
Well, that was strange.
Yeah, what do we do now?
Vacation. Lasagna and a vacation, right?
Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it safe? Is it safe to leave all this here?
Well,
Is it ever?
Is there anything left? Like, do we see?
No, it's all gone. It's dissipated.
Maybe.
Do we still see the crystal creature?
No.
Do we see the tree that they were trying to form?
The tree is gone.
Maybe we.
The tree is in the past.
maybe we don't make another tree. It was a really pretty idea, and it was fun to watch you, but maybe there just needs to be a hole in the ground here now.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Or maybe you're the ones who made the tree in the first place.
Oh.
Listen, either we will do the things we're supposed to do, or we won't. We'll all just disappear from existence. Either way, we can't know. So vacation.
To the treants, I suppose.
It's next on the list.
I will go fly up.
Does someone have the list?
I've got it. So it's treants, lasagna, plain of ice cream and milkshakes, dessert lasagna. Send to Harold, let him know that we're coming to Waterdeep. Go to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then by then we'll probably have other things to add to the list that we want to do, and then we'll have other fun things.
Penelope, Halfpint, you smell, as a druid, your senses are weirdly attuned to the terrible things. You smell smoke.
Okay, can our vacation take a detour?
Sure, where'd you want to go?
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
It's coming from Fallcrest.
Again?
Okay, we have to go back to Fallcrest. We should listen to that compass. I think something bad just happened.
All right.
Vacation on hold.
Let's go.
What's faster? Is the horses, or is flying going to be faster?
Flying's going to be faster.
Okay, wild shape into a giant eagle.
You turn into a giant eagle.
Do you want to grab her?
May I climb on?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can.
Alyndra smiles broadly as I climb onto Penelope's shoulders, because this is my favorite.
All of you are blessed as the unicorn just kind of lights up its horn for a second, and Walton grabs onto Penelope Halfpint, like, you cannot go without me. Do not leave me alone with this disgusting beast.
Okay.
And you start flying, and you see the smoke from the burning city of Fallcrest.
We are blessed.
I've missed that sign. Yeah. Do we see, besides smoke, do we see what's causing the smoke?
You see several gnolls and also undead in the city.
How did this happen?
One of the statues has been destroyed in the center of town.
Which one?
It was of one of the founders of the city.
That's what mending is for. Is it group all coming and attacking town? Is it scattered? Is there anyone in
It's scattered.
leading?
They've rounded up. They appear to be rounding up people and tossing them into some sort of portal.
Oh, that's where. Yep, that's where I point that out. Last time that happened, that was a bad thing, and I'm swooping down to stop that.
Is there a way I can close the portal?
Yeah.
May I do so?
Okay. You need to probably stop flying and get close to the ground.
Can I send Griff ahead to start on it?
I'm going to roll a perception check on them. Yeah, you can go ahead and get a head start on casting it.
I'll send Griff ahead to start working on closing the portal.
It's going to literally be Penelope Halfpint zooms in and you step off a wing.
Okay.
So you'll have to be on the ground. But you all have fought together for so long that this should be Legolas just taking just walking through the snow, or on top of the snow at this point. So go ahead and give me just a acrobatics check with advantage from Penelope Halfpint.
Yes.
And I'd like to land near Alyndra and do something to basically protect her and stop any of the hostile creatures. But I'll do that after they're done.
21.
You just you're within centimeters of the ground, and Alyndra just casually steps off like nothing happened. And you cast a spell magic, and the portal shuts, and all of these gnolls just turn towards you. Their faces bloody from feeding. Growl.
Can I hop back onto Penelope?
No, that's too much.
No, but what will happen is then
hard.
Orkira will drop in front of Alyndra And as she rises up after dropping, she's holding her book and she says, "Stop all of this. We're trying to go on a vacation." And I'm going to cast Radiance of the Dawn. So I need, first off, any magical darkness goes away. Also, any hostile creatures that are within 30 feet of me need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
Oh. Does it have any other effects that I should be aware of?
No, but they'll take half damage even if they succeed. So
all right, roll your damage.
Sure. So anyone that failed is going to take 24 radiant damage.
Yep.
Anyone that succeeded will take half. And all magical darkness is gone.
Hmm.
And it's only hostile creatures. It specifically says that. So I don't get any of the villagers that might nearby.
There was a dark patch, actually, a dark corner that was inexplicable as you were landing because it was well positioned in the shadow of a building and it drops.
What's
And
there?
sitting on a bench on a swing set, you see Killian.
I would like to charge him immediately.
Okay.
I'm going to
And
tackle him.
he's just looking at you casually, swinging back and forth.
Yep. I want to tackle him off the swing set.
Roll initiative, everybody.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah.
I was trying to go on vacation.
Put him in chat.
All right.
Killian has a 23.
I did not do as well this time against Killian. I already used my one natural 20 that I will ever get. So I only got an 11.
How is he still alive?
Because it's
We killed him
probably a
3
simil-
times.
Because it's probably another simulacrum.
Oh yeah.
Both Lauren and Orkira think this.
Killian's going first.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you got there?
Not enough if he's gonna cast the thing that kills me. I got 80.
If he's going to cast the thing that kills you, I counterspell.
Okay.
At,
Tell me about
si-
counterspell.
at 6th level. I cast it maximum level.
What happens if he casts that at 9th?
Ooh.
You have to roll for it.
You have to roll for it. So the DC of getting the spell off is 10 plus my spell's level. So I have to make an ability check using my spellcasting ability. It has no effect if it's less than or equal to the level of the spell slot I used, which it is higher than that. So even at 6th level, it doesn't matter if I upcast it.
So you have to roll or do that.
I have to roll using my spellcasting ability.
Okay. It is a 9th level cast.
So I have to
And he
roll a
just
nine-
points,
a 19 or better.
I told you not to interfere. Die.
I rolled a 19 plus 4, so 23.
You counterspell it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I guess we're ready to actually have some fun then, right?
Have I barreled into him yet?
What? We're going through initiative. So
I know,
who's
but if
next?
he's gonna monologue, I'm still flying directly at him.
I think it's me.
Okay, Alyndra, what are you doing?
I am going to
You can cast a regular spell because that was your reaction, so you're good.
yeah, this is a new turn for me.
Yep.
That was my reaction on the last thing. So I will cast, you want him polymorphed or banished?
I don't think Orkira can give you a coherent answer at this point, so whatever you think will make more sense.
I will banish him. And I'll
Uh,
cast it at 5th level.
Casting at 5th level.
Yeah.
He's he just waves away. He's going to cast.
I don't need to cast it.
Yeah,
I can just cast
he's
it.
he's going to cast counterspell.
Okay. He needs to roll a 15 or better.
Well, if he casts it at 6,
14,
does he?
14 or better. Oh, if he casts it 6, no, he doesn't.
No, he just waves it away. He feels your banishment start to take effect, and you see him just kind of shimmer for a moment, and then he just pushes it back.
Okay.
All right, who's up?
I go find a place to try and hide a little bit.
That's me. I would like to barrel into him.
So are you making a grapple attack of some kind?
I mean, it's not going to be that elegant. It's mostly I am trying to grab him and knock him to the ground. It's less grapple and more like
you need to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So what, like you want acrobatics or an athletics check or something?
No, this is an attack roll. You gotta hit him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to barrel into him.
Yeah, I don't know specifically the rules on barreling into people.
I mean,
actually.
I'll call it a grapple.
It's a charge.
Yeah, I'll call it
a charge attack.
I'll call it a grapple, so it'd be my athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Are we blessed?
We are blessed.
You are blessed.
The unicorn.
Oh yeah, we are blessed.
Yeah. I don't know if that would have made a difference before, but it will make a difference now. I got
You get a +2 to your attack roll. Actually, I think that's how it works when you charge.
Okay, then I've got an 18
to hit. As Orkira?
I rolled really well on that. Plus the bless.
I'm so confused about what's happening right now.
You know, maybe the Phoenix is like, yeah, now's the time. Here we go.
Killian looks legit surprised. He's like, you've lost all your people again. You just like body check him and he hits the stone behind him.
He's on a swing and I want to like,
you're like all wrapped up in the chains of the swing.
Oh, that's fine. All right. And so yeah, grab him and I'm going to say I was on vacation. We were on vacation.
Would you like to use your bonus action?
As a bonus action, I will cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I will attack him with it.
Okay, go ahead and make that roll.
Yeah. So I tackle him and then from behind him, as vacation is the word that I use to summon my spiritual weapon. And it looks like my tiny little Phoenix, except all I ever heard about vacations was from Harold. And so it is wearing one of those gaudy Hawaiian style shirts. And so it's a tiny little Phoenix with little palm trees and drinks, but it's still going to attack him.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
I do 9 force damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
you do. Hey, every little bit helps.
I know.
So
I'm not.
There is no small damage.
Yeah, I mean, when the flame strike comes, that's when I will do massive damage. But yes, and I'm just.
You do 9 points of force damage, and that brings us to Penelope Halfling.
Penelope, as a giant eagle, swoops down and barely scrapes the ground as she comes out of her wild shape and rolls in. And as she rolls, she lands and she points to him and says, "How many times do I have to tell you? You are a blight upon this world." Yes. And I cast blight.
Nice.
Tell us about blight.
So, necromantic energy washes over him, draining of its vitality and energy for 8d8 damage, which is 40 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god, what's the save?
Con 15.
Is it a touch attack, blight?
Nope, 30 feet.
Oh my god, come on. Sorry. And you said wisdom save?
Con.
It's an 8.
Good.
Roll your damage.
40 points.
Oh, it's just straight up 40.
Yeah.
Wow. God, don't play bards. Spoiler alert. All right. He takes 40 points of damage, and you just see his veins turn black. And he is like shocked at what is happening at this moment. He is cornered. He is wrapped up in his swing set. And you just blight his skin. Pustules form. His eyes dim and become white and almost opaque all at once as Orkira is screaming vacation into his face and hitting him with a red phoenix. And now it's his turn.
And he's grappled by me at the moment.
He is grappled. That's why I'm doing some research.
You can't move.
Yeah, I don't have him restrained, I don't think, because I'm not that kind of character. But I think he just can't move at the moment.
His speed becomes 0. Can't benefit to any bonus from his speed.
He might still be able to use his hands, but I kind of feel like...
He's got, strength. If you succeed, you subject the target to the grappled condition. The condition specifies, all right, so grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends, so he's just grappled. He just can't move. Yeah. Because I have no real way of restraining him.
Can he use his arms or his hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, me barreling into him was more fear.
You just go and tackle him.
Basically, every time he shows up, because Orkira thinks if she's in his face, he can't target anybody else. But it doesn't stop him from doing anything, so.
Sorry, I apologize for the way it's happening right now. My brain. This was
broken.
Penelope, you cast Blight at 8th level, or at 4th level, right?
Yes, 4th level.
Well, since you were born in fire, then let's die in it. Along with your friends. Let's see who comes out on top. Orkira. I told you to stay out of it. And now this is what you get. Dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Is he casting a spell?
He is definitely casting a spell.
Counter spell.
Yep. What level are you casting at?
What spell is he casting?
Do you automatically get to know the spell he's casting?
That's a DM call, but usually because it affects what level I'm going to cast.
Spell, and it's clear that it's
7th
bad.
level. Okay.
He's not casting 7th level Hugs and Muffins, you mean?
I mean, I can make Hugs and Muffins because Cheese Plate Platter keeps them showing up, and every time I make a freaking character, Orkira.
My job here is done.
I'm trying to be very serious and work on Averin, and then Cheese Plate Platter shows up in my freaking feed.
Create
spells I can choose from.
Yeah.
So
is a wonderful thing.
The DC will be 18.
Okay.
He needs to clear an 18 to make the spell.
Or you do if you're casting the counter spell.
It seems like
I'm sorry,
the ones that roll.
Sorry. No, I need to clear. You said it's a 7th level. I need to clear 17.
Okay.
Which I do. Ha! I hit a 17.
You stop a fireball from going off.
Wait. Oh, he was casting fireball at 7th level.
Yeah.
What a jerk. Will you stop it already?
No. Everything has to end sometime. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate that you're trying to do the right thing. So am I. You should be on my side, considering everything you've seen. I'm sorry that I've made your lives hard or miserable.
I breathe in his face. It's my turn. I breathe. As soon as he says, I'm sorry. It sounded for a moment like he was going to explain something. And then as soon as he apologizes.
Go and roll. All right. It's what's the save?
I wasn't gonna do this one, but as soon as he says that,
And Griff is there to help. Griff has an initiative of 20, so Griff is providing the help action to give advantage on.
Unfortunately, this is a dexterity
it's not that kind
saving.
of thing.
It's a save.
And yeah.
I was gonna
Okay.
flame strike the two of us, but as soon as he says I'm sorry, something in Orkira just breaks again, and dexterity saving throw DC 14.
Yeah, I got one.
Awesome. He's going to take not a lot of fire damage. Oh, I do get one more because I get 4d6. I'm sorry. So 9,
Roll.
12 fire damage as I breathe into his face.
Okay,
And then
you just breathe flame into his face, and his hair starts singeing away in his eyebrows.
Yep.
And
then,
it starts to erupt the pustules that Penelope Halfpint caused to grow on his face in the first place.
And then as the fire subsides enough so that we can look each other in the eye again, and as my spiritual weapon comes around to strike at him, this time Orkira is going to say, "You don't get to say you're sorry unless you mean it." And my spiritual weapon will attack.
Okay, roll.
So that...
Don't forget the bless.
And always remember, it's always great to like make the rolls like you're gonna do something ahead of time.
Yeah, but she changed her mind at the last minute. I got 21 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
And that's going to be for 13 force damage.
13 points of force damage. Penelope Halfpint, what are you doing?
Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? I hit my wrong character.
I think I'm actually next.
Oh, really?
I'm a 17.
Oh,
And you're 7.
I'm sorry.
right?
I might have skipped you as soon as you
we
said
may have
I'm
skipped
sorry.
you. All right.
That's my bad.
Sorry,
Okay.
I thought yours was a reaction.
That's fine. Go ahead and get on deck with that. What are you doing, Alyndra?
Toll the dead. A bell rings out. Comforting to us, terrifying to him.
What's the save?
It is a wisdom 16.
Okay.
And it's 3d12.
Did save.
He still takes half damage.
Half damage. And how much damage is it?
He'll take 10.
Okay. He takes 10 points of
plus
damage.
2 from the bless. So, no, bless doesn't do it. Never mind.
Plus doesn't add to damage.
So 10.
Okay. His ears also begin to bleed as Orkira is like still breathing flame. This is all happening instantaneously. And Penelope Halfpint, what are you doing now? As you see Orkira wrestling with this very powerful entity on a swing set, her wings wrapped up in chains, breathing flame into his face, plagued by blight. What are you doing?
Eldritch Blast.
Like I said. All right.
26 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of damage.
How many beams do you create?
Well, I get 3.
Yeah. Is it a total of 9 damage or for that first one?
Oh, just for that first one. Next.
All right. You got to roll for each beam.
Yep. 24 to hit.
Oh my God. You hit.
And that is so it's another 3 points of damage. And the final one is, a 14 to hit.
Technically hits.
Technically hits for another 8 points of damage.
Pew, pew, pew.
Nice.
Green flowery things with thorns.
Best Eldritch Blast.
So good.
You shoot with one ray, another, you burn through him, and he just turns to Orkira. Is this what it felt like? And another shot goes through his head, and he just melts into snow. I still have them. I still have them.
I cast Sending. If we're out of initiative, or are we not out of initiative?
You are out of initiative.
I cast Sending to Killian. If you just show up and tell us what you're doing, instead of just trying to kill us, maybe there'll be a different outcome the next time.
Oh, you think it's about you?
Well, you
It's
keep
not.
trying to kill us.
No. I just need people. I figured your hometown would be the best place to get them.
I'd like to cast sending. Not sending, scrying, and try and find out where he is.
Yep, go ahead.
So it's a save. He makes a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well I know him and the type of connection we have to it.
I mean, you murdered his simulacrum twice, so I feel like it's getting intimate.
I think we know him well, and I would argue potentially that can that count as having a piece of him with us?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, like, I get the argument.
Possession, garment, anything? I mean, definitely likeness, but we can...
you know what? I will actually allow it because you do need a piece of the person, I believe, to make simulacrum work.
Body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like. I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, you find like a toenail or something awful.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the show.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, which will have. It's a wisdom 16 save +5 +10. So it's a wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 20.
So wisdom 31. So I find him.
Oh, okay. 20 plus. I mean, yeah. I mean, even with bardic inspiration, it's you still.
You need to clear a 31.
Yep. So. You see him right in front of this massive, strange, archaic machine of. It's very old. Almost like it's built by an artificer, and you see just blue and purple lightning swirling around in this great glass vase, the size of a building, and he's surrounded by others, sort of look like cult members at this moment, and he's just staring. And you see his connection to the simulacrum break, and his eyes go from opaque to his cold, dim eyes again. The place is very rough hewn as well. It seems like no one's lived here in many, many years. I need an Arcana check.
And while she's doing that, I'll untangle myself and walk up to Penelope and say, "Thank you."
Yeah, I
25.
got you.
25.
You look around, and he is in a giant golden sphere with rings that are not moving yet. You see all of these creatures and all of these cult members are busily trying to get this strange, archaic machine to work. And you realize you know this machine intimately. Yeah. It's the time machine that you fixed after 1,000 years. And he is trying to fix it now.
Wait. How did he get there? That place was sealed off.
Do you say this out loud?
I do.
We got there because I did a bad wish.
You notice that you shouldn't be able. I mean, you should know. You shouldn't be able to even see him.
No.
Are there any of the gnolls or the undead left? Like, are people?
They just
closed the portal.
They ran.
Okay.
Like even the undead are running away at this moment.
Okay, I'll side eye an undead that's running later, and go find someone, a townsperson nearby. What happened?
They started gathering us up and putting us into the portals. They have my boy.
Did you get any information about where or what or why or who or how?
He said he was going to liberate everyone. That everything was going to start anew.
Yeah, that usually doesn't start with kidnapping children, though. So let's take that with a grain of salt.
He said that he would be the wood that burns the fire.
Oh, he's gonna burn.
That would consume everyone. And he needed souls.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do what we can. And I'll walk back over to Penelope and say, we're not getting lasagna.
Yeah.
Alyndra, what can you see?
I see the time machine. It's not completely correct, but he's trying to fix it.
How do we get there?
I don't know.
That portal we just closed, can we open it?
I
don't
can't.
know.
I don't know where
Can
it
I?
went.
No, that's beyond you. What, the one that you dispelled? Oh, unless you have some kind of teleport dimension door kind of thing.
I mean, I can
With the
can
range.
have dimension door tomorrow, but not without kind of range though. No.
Yeah, you need the range.
I might have teleportation circle for tomorrow. No, I don't. Never mind.
The only place I can take us is back to Hooper Duke, so unless we think we want to try to find the
So
Killian there.
we got there because you were given a wish by Palor.
Make a intelligence check because hey, time is time. And I don't expect every player to tell me everything they do. Make me an intelligence saving throw with advantage.
Okay. So 17, and if the bless is still up, that would be a 19.
You might have been smart enough to leave a tracker of some kind behind in the time machine.
Well, Penelope, you left a bunch of plants. You grew like a whole topiary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. That's very true.
Because that's how we were eating for all those years until, yeah. So unless, Alyndra, do you see any plants that Penelope left?
Do I?
You do.
Okay.
Do you see it? I'm gonna ask Hope something.
Oh boy.
You talked about there was a spell you were excited to use.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would work.
That's up to you and the DM, but I thought I'd put that out there.
Oh, I'm so curious.
She's talking about tree stride.
So cool. It's so cool.
What's the range on tree stride?
It's 500 feet or 300 feet. Let me look.
I thought tree
But
stride was the one that like you could go through one tree and then like it.
Still range.
But you go through to another, to another, to another,
Yeah.
to another. It's you kind of tree hop
You can tree hop. Let me look.
through the
Oh,
roots to a long
God.
distance.
How long does it last?
I'm looking. Tree stride, always prepared. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it says 500 feet. It has to be a tree of the same kind. You can either pass into one of those trees, step out, and step into another. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can use this transportation ability once per round. Yeah, so 500 feet of the same type of tree.
How long does it last?
Concentration up to a minute.
Can anyone go with you?
No, it doesn't say.
think the minute is the minute how long you hold open the portal, or is the minute through the tree, or?
Yeah, I think that's just how long you can jump trees is up to a minute. That would be weird.
I mean, we at least know that there's plants there, right? So that's something to track.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Alyndra, while you're still looking around, do you see anything else? Do you see, like, you spent 1,000 years with this machine. What are they doing with it?
Yeah, I mean, I know how that thing works pretty well, or at least I did. Where are they in the progress of getting it up and moving?
There are lots of special modifications and lots of glass capsules that they start putting people into.
So the glass capsules were on the apparatus, not the time machine.
Yeah, they've got additional ones that have now been adhered to the time machine. The time machine is being repurposed for something. At this moment, a dark shadow slowly looms over you as you see a mountain hovering above you. Just a massive, giant boulder isn't the word. It's a mountain directly over Fall Crest. And there are huge iron and adamantine bracers where there's fractured rock in cracks. And you're just in this, you feel the temperature drop by like 20 degrees from not being in the sun suddenly. You can feel the humming of magical energy shake the entire town at this moment.
Alyndra, you might want to take a look at this.
And I come back.
Okay, you pop out? What are you doing,
Yeah.
Penelope?
I'm looking at it. Is it Storm Herald or is it?
It is Storm Herald.
Yay!
And a rope falls to the ground. And this tiny little figure with goggles just goes all the way down it in a circle. And Alyndra, you notice right away who it is. And you all remember it well because you no longer have your memory modified. And you've seen this particular figure before a long time ago in a weird painting.
It's Widow!
And a gnome drops to the ground and like hikes up their pants. Hey, are you them? Are you the? I know you, Lindy. I raised you.
Hi.
I practically raised you.
It's
so
good
I figured,
to see you.
Yep. I thought I'd fix this. It took a long time. Sorry, it took like 8 days longer than I thought it was going to take. I was wondering if maybe you would like to,
Yes.
try
We need to
take it for a spin. I heard a rumor bad things were going down.
They are, and we need to get to Rend.
Why you need to get to Rend?
Because Rend is where the time machine is.
Yeah, Rend's all over the place. It's a mess. It's hard to keep track of him.
Well, we need the. You know about the bubble.
The what? I thought you just wanted a new castle.
Wasn't that in Avernus?
Yeah, this took a long time. There were like demons. Well, not a lot of demons. It's just like inconveniently parked, by the way, because it's like right in the middle of the Blood War. And I had to do all kinds of things.
It wasn't parked, it was crashed.
That's how I parked.
That's apparently how we park too.
Let's go. Perhaps we can get to someone. Could we get to the Library of the Norn? Maybe we can get information there.
I don't know what any of you people are saying right now. I was just delivering this. I thought like this was
Thank
like
you.
your old home, and you
It is.
like
It is.
having it again.
And it travels, and there are places we could go to get information, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know anything about any of that. I thought everyone would be way more happier and like cheering and stuff, but everyone seems real stressed. And why is your town on fire? I mean,
well, the town is all.
I went to Avernus and I put this together.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we appreciate it, but also the town is on fire and everything's gone wrong, and we're not going to be able to go on vacation.
But we can go on Storm Herald. It'll be just like good old times.
Yeah, it's great. Look, it's brand new. Boulder falls off and like crashes right next to both of you. Yeah, that's okay. So it's not like 100%. Let's just be aware of that. And it's not a reflection on my craftsmanship. I'm an alchemist. Well, no, I'm not. I'm a gunner, but it's all applicable.
Alyndra, could we use this to get to the time machine?
We're going to need either a wizard or a way to get a wish again. And she sort of flinches as she says the W word. I know. I'm with you.
We started this day with dessert lasagnas, and now you got to bring up wishes. You realize like that's where everything went wrong to begin with, right?
Oh, I'm well aware.
But I don't understand what's happening. So what's the threat?
It's this guy called Killian, and he's threatening the entire universe.
With what?
A time machine.
So we have to go back.
I don't think we have to go through time. I think we just got to get to him before he does anything.
Okay. Well, I guess this is the beginning.
Of what?
Vacation? And that's our game, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Fire and Forge. We will be back next week as we round out this mini-series and we slowly transition and evolve into the wonderful show Silver and Steel. We've got like a wonderful cast list over there that we will be joining. If we can pop that up real quick. That's being DM'd by Jasmine. And I am playing in that, as well as B. Dave Walters, Megan Kenreck, myself, Ork, and Lauren Urban. Lauren Urban has become my Orkira,
Or
both
Callie.
in real life and in role playing.
I'm okay with that. Orkira's a much better person than Lauren is anyway.
Oh, that's not true.
It's
Not
totally
true.
true.
No, it's
And
not.
we're both way better than Callie, who just wants to murder everybody. So
I hope I'm better than Averin. Oh.
you are definitely better than Averin.
I have actually like an impulse control problem with telling the truth, so it's weird that I play a liar. Anyways, thank you so much. It's so fantastic that we are getting to like slowly transition into Silver and Steel. I'm very excited to also get to play with all of you and not make your lives
if we save the
constant,
universe, then we get
unending
to
hell.
hang out with Freely again, and Averin and Sophia's, and just it'll be fun.
It'll be a lot of fun.
We just got to survive the end of the universe. That's all.
I hope you all had fun. I hope everyone at home had fun, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 episodes. And it's nice to be able to tie things up a little bit neater as we evolve into another show. And I get to sit back and be horrible. You thought Averin was terrible before. Woo! I get to be so awful now. just a monster. I can't wait.
And then
You're
the three
really
of us are
selling
gonna
us on the delight of coming on over.
I'm just letting you know, someone's got to be the worst member of the party.
That's Daisy. You're gonna meet Daisy. Daisy is
Daisy
awesome.
is the worst member of the party.
Daisy is, yes, she's amazing. It will be a pleasure when we all die by her hands.
Yeah, she's definitely the next one because bad parenting choices. All right, thank you so much. Hope LaVelle playing the amazing Penelope Half Pint. Jen Kretchmer for playing Alyndra Sarrbarand and instigating a coin, which I'm sorry, but like if you're 8 years old and then your character that you made when you're 8 becomes a coin, you don't know how to handle that. And I have to not think about it because I'll either cry or vomit or explode. I'm probably in a coma. Like I've never come out of it or something. I shouldn't joke that, but I'm just saying. The universe is weird. I'm in this simulation. I'm being played by a dragon right now. So, and also Lauren Urban playing Orkira Eldrex, who is our fantastic community manager and one of my very best friends. Thank you so much for playing, and everyone who tuned in today, which was a lot of people. We appreciate it. We love you. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.